All right, let's talk about your blog section or your news section. Really easy to use. Hopefully, and I've said this a couple times in these videos, hopefully you've watched the WordPress 101 videos with the links that I sent over to you. There's a section on, editing a post, creating a new post, images, things like that. That way this should be much easier for you if you understand that. So let's go ahead and get going. Right now, obviously, all we have is just one post and some mumbo-jumbo stuff over here on the right. So let's go ahead and dive in. What I wanted to do is go to the admin, obviously, and then find posts. And all I have right now is these two posts, the Hello World. That's default, comes with WordPress. Okay, so first thing I want to point out is right now we see only one post, and then we see pagination. And then what we'll see on the next page is the Hello World page. Okay? So first, we can control how many posts will show up per page. Alright, so actually, while I'm in here, or better yet, let me move this to trash. And then we're going to start from scratch, from fresh. So if we come to settings, okay, and then we're going to see reading. This is where we can control how many posts show up per page. You'll see it shows 1. So I'm just going to set this to 4. I don't know what you want to do. You can set whatever you want. There's no right answer. There's no wrong answer. I've seen page blog posts that are really long, extremely long, and I've seen short ones. So I'm going to go ahead and set this for 4. And then now what happens when I refresh this is this pagination should basically go away. And there it is. So what will happen is, since I have it at 4, once you break 4, then it's going to show up. Okay, and that's the first thing. Now let's go back to posts. Let's create a new one. I'm just going to call this Business Solutions because I am not creative enough to think of anything else. I'm going to drop in some dummy text into here, and then what I want to do now is set my category. Right now it just says uncategorized. That's the default WordPress setup. Let's create one. So I'm going to create one, and I can do that by clicking this to create one, or under posts on the left over here you'll see categories. If I click this, it takes me to a separate page where I can create categories. But since we're here, I'll just go ahead and do it right here. And I'll just call this, let's see, latest news and events. Add. And I'll do another one. I'll just call it business. Creative, right? Okay, so now we can come in here and check, uncheck, check it, whatever. And then what I want to show you real quick is, we'll see right here it says category, uncategorizing a category. If you have a widget for categories, right? So let me go ahead and publish this. Come back here. Update. Now the category, what do we see? We see 3 new categories, right? So basically what happens is, if you make a category, it's not going to show up here unless you attach a post to it. So I can have 100 categories, but if I only have 3 posts under 3 different categories, that's all I'm going to see, and that's what you'll see right here. All right. So here's our posts. Obviously we're missing our picture, or we're missing a couple other things. All right. And then real quick, to get rid of, you're probably asking, well, how do I get rid of these? How do I delete these? You can go to the category section right here, and you can delete from clicking this delete. You can check them all, do a bulk action delete, or whatever. Okay. Let's go back to our post. And actually, I'm going to start by showing you something real first, and then we'll get into the image part, what we call the featured image that shows in the post. So I'm going to double this content. I'm going to make it a little bit longer. This post right here. Now if I update this, it's stretching down, right? But you'll notice that with this post, we have this read more here, and then it's cut off, right? So how do we set that up? And that's why I'm showing you all this text. But what you want to do is insert the read more link wherever you want this to actually, where you want the text to stop, where you want the read more to be inserted at. So you click your mouse in there. And then what we want to do is find the insert, which you'll see right here, this insert more tag. Click it. Boom, there's our link. Whoops. Let's go ahead and update this. Refresh the front end. And there we go. We got our break, our read more. All right. And I don't want to say last but not least, but wait, this image right here, we need a featured image. So let's go back. On the bottom right, we'll see featured image. Let's go ahead and click this. And I have to think by now at this point, from watching the previous videos, you understand uploading and adding images. I'm going to go ahead and just grab one we already have uploaded as opposed to grabbing it from my computer. And I'll do click show. And then what I want to do is use as featured image, not insert into post, but featured image. And this other stuff like sizing and alignment does not matter. All we need to do is click this. There's our featured image. It's now populated. Let's update this thing. Refresh. And there we go. There's our article. We get our rollover automatically happens. And now if I click this or the read more, I'll be directed to the full article, the full page. We have our comments. I guess while we're here, it's test. Charlie, this is an awesome post. Okay. Now, we could still insert more other things inside this post to make it a little more fun, like stylizing or inserting pictures. So for instance, if I want to insert a picture here, I could do that. Click the upload insert button. You know, so let's see, show. I'll do medium size. I will do alignment to the right. Insert into post, not featured image this time, but insert into post because that's what we're doing. There's our image. Actually, let's get rid of this text. Whoops. Update. Alright, what did I do? I did something wrong. Oh, I didn't insert it properly. My mistake. Alright, let's try this one more time. Actually, I'm just going to get a new one while we're here. There we go. Upload. Medium will work. Write text. Insert. Update. And there we go, there's a picture. So then obviously you can do other things, you know, if you want to make something bold in here to make it stand out or add a hyperlink, you can do that by working with these things over here. Alright, now that'll do it for the news section, the blog section. Really easy to use in the setup. I will go over in a separate tutorial these widgets, your sidebar widgets, you know, for doing your ads and your if you're going to do a text widget or archives or that kind of thing. So don't worry about me not covering that now. I just wanted to touch base on how to actually make a post. And I'm sure you know, but on the blog, it goes from newest to oldest. So since this one was posted today, that one's going to be on top, you know, and then so forth and so forth. You'll see the date here is the 10th. And you can actually, and I'm sure the videos, the WordPress 101 videos, you watch them, okay, and they actually go over the publishing date. But if you ever want to make something older or change the date, you can come to the publish section, click edit, and change the date. So really cool to do that, so you can kind of move it along. So right now you'll see that it's today, and the other one was what, the 10th? If I change this to the 5th and update it, what we got now? Now this one's up top and this one's here. So, alright, that'll do it.